Alright, time for a Mundo game. Mundo, this patch is definitely a big winner, very big winner, because of his insane clear... Wow, okay. Because of his insane clear speed. And with this new patch, like, obviously you see these massive XP difference, level difference situations, right? If you have really good clear speed, you can really abuse that. And Mundo is one of those champions, so yeah. Just a very good spot for him right now, for sure. Would absolutely recommend him to anyone, honestly. And show how to play him. I'll just be calmly starting on blue. Whatever my team does, like early invade-wise, I'll never participate because I just don't want to get an advantage in any type of capacity for the video. Just want to have like a normal start. Normal way to go. No leash needed. They could just do whatever they want. I don't need a leash. Mundo doesn't need a leash. It actually kind of slows you down a bit. Like, it doesn't even give you any clear speed, let me put it that way. Because your cleaver damage is current health damage, and if your teammates hit the camp, then that's going to obviously go down quite significantly. So you don't really save any time by actually getting a leash, which is kind of interesting, I suppose. Try to never smite camps early. You always want to get your cleaver's current damage to be relevant as much as possible. That is extremely important, so that is always something you should go for. It's a bit less damage now, so that's not enough. Okay. Jungle changes are a little awkward sometimes when it comes to clearing, because some of the thresholds are slightly different with the way they change the pet damage. Tiny bit annoying, not gonna lie, but you're gonna go a little low, definitely, in this clear, because the jungle sustain is also ruined quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, you're gonna feel it a bit. The potion is pretty much necessary to, you know, be a reasonable HP when you're done. Your W will prevent a bunch of damage there, as you can see. Let me just E through. Leave for the big one here. You're gonna take a bit of damage. Gonna get potentially a bit close on this one. With your W, you can sustain the extra hits there, as you can see. You should be okay. And there we go. Fairly close. Usually you'd be definitely higher HP with the previous sustain, but yeah, the sustain just hurts quite a bit, so kind of have to deal with it. Smite there, and then we just clean this up. I could also like pop my potion a bit earlier or whatever to have more health, but I'd rather do that after the entirety of the clear because of the missing HP on this, and then I could just pop the potion kind of now to play potentially aggressive into the enemy Ka or something right here. I'm gonna be in isolation damage if I do this, but oh, I'm gonna have to go top lane here. I was initially... Oh, ooh, okay, that's a flash from Malawi. She used her thing as well. It should be possible. It's a good movement there. My Gwen kind of trolled it a little bit. I can finish off the Alawi though. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the leave the wave there. It'll shove into Gwen and it'll be fine. She should be able to catch it in time. I'm just gonna reset as soon as possible here and see if I can go for bot scuttle at this point. Got enough money for my Tiamat, which is beautiful. We'll be rushing a Titanic Hydra. I'm going lethal tempo Mundo, and Titanic Hydra with that is the best way to go. If you are running like fleet footwork on Mundo, then you should go for the Sunfire. Titanic is not that good if you don't go lethal tempo. Still can be good, but like a late item at that stage, right? But I don't like that. Like, I like that setup more for top, because with fleet you can go like Heartsteel, and Heartsteel in jungle is just not that good. So that's why. Okay, took that. That's completely fine. I'll just take the next rotation of my camps then. Nothing to worry about, really. Completely fine with me. Just make sure you keep your jungle tempo up as much as possible. The second rotation... Sorry, where did that cleaver go? I could have sworn my mouse was on Gromp, but sure, I guess. The second rotation of your camp, or the rotations of your camps, are very important. The second rotation spawns at 420-ish after like the initial clear, so you always want to try to catch that as much as you can. Okay, Yasuo is dead. Spicy. Finish that off. Keep going. He hasn't backed yet, so I'm actually going to get tempo on him quite a bit, which is really good. E one of the small ones through the entire camp, and just cleaver the big one. Good. Take this camp as well, and then I might be able to look for a top invade, but it's looking more like I just reset and go dragon, perhaps. Because top invade might be a bit risky, especially with the Gwen situation right now. Her being in base and all. It's like any kind of ward that I'm potentially a bit doomed. That's hit. That's gonna disappear soon. I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead, reset, and just rush out of base to go dragon here at this point. Should be okay. Not much else going on there. I think it's too risky to try to invade anything on top side here with the Alawi having a pressure over the Gwen. So yeah, bot lane, their bot lane is low, so this also creates good pressure for me to go for dragon as well. Maybe a bot lane gank here, but yeah, we have some options going down in towards the bot side here on top lane. Not as much because of Gwen's reset timer. Oh god. Okay, Vayne, what is going on there? I see. I might be able to help this somehow. Okay, that's warded. That's not the best. I can land this cleaver on him. He's dead. Good block from this guy right there. Okay, Ezreal is pathing like an idiot though, so I'll take it. That is at least a kill. I should be able to kill him here. Yep, nice. With the auto attack reset as well. Make sure to sideways walk behind my minions, and we should be good. Please, please, I need 1 minion for 6, I beg. I stand behind my minion so she can't hit me. Let me do that. Okay, that's fine. I was able to get that done. You know, he was gonna walk into me there. I just make sure to go for it. Because with lethal tempo, I can get quite a few hits in, and I can do quite a bit of burst damage to him, really. Dragon's out of the question now, though, so that's not going to be a thing. My camps are going to respawn, so I'm just going to do another sequence now. Instead of going for the objective, which is fine. Objectives take a bit less priority now, in my opinion, with the nerfs to them. I mean, they're still good to get, don't get me wrong. He takes it. That's completely fine, but he spends a lot of time doing that, and I got like a double kill on bot lane, basically. So for me, this is fine. I catch the next sequence of my respawn, and I'm actually going to be okay with that. Not a bad situation for me whatsoever, honestly. Okay. Good, good, good. Top lane kills. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear this and just create good XP advantages. Tempo advantages. For one dragon, I have a massive tempo advantage, so I'll happily take that trade. Because it takes him a long time to do dragon there. Very long time to do dragon there, even. I get a double kill on bot lane, it's really good for me. I might be able to look for this, because Ka is obviously bot lane here, right? So I can finish this camp here and just go Rift Herald. I think that's going to be worthwhile. I know I did smite there, but it's okay. I don't really want to go for the kill on this guy. Oh, he's going to see me. That's annoying. Okay, fine. It's not a move. I'm going to do this. The reason that's not a move is because Alawi ult's going to obliterate us, basically, and I don't want to go for that. Lost my passive there. That's not the best. Pick it up for a bit of healing, though. Ka can never get here in time, I don't think. Unless he, like, sprints for it straight away because I saw him bot lane. I'm not going to go for that fight. The Rift Herald's worth more than that. Also, it's an Alawi. I don't want to deal with an Alawi ultimate. Like, Alawi ultimate is a really painful thing to deal with that you just don't want to do that. Okay, going into his top side here is extremely risky and I should not do it. I'm just going to take my money and back on this specific occasion. Take another health crystal. Good. And we get to respawn of our camps once again. This is good. Yeah, I definitely think going for the Rift Herald's worth more than just going for Alawi. Plus, she is, like, pretty low worth. Like, she also has very high risk of just double killing us with her ultimate. It's just not worth it. Whatever Gwen just did there is not my problem, basically. Comes up. Yep, Nami's definitely dead. Okay. Alright, before we continue with the rest of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy my content, it would be much appreciated if you'd consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and well, if you're already subscribed, hitting the like button, smile. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. So he also rotated down, so I can't really walk at that. Maybe I could definitely prevent the Vayne from getting dove, or maybe go for the play after the Ka gets his reset off there. Oh no. Oh boy. You did not wait long enough, Vayne. Ka's... You cringed it, Vayne. You cringed it. You did not wait long enough for cast reset to actually go off. You went too early. Oh, didn't reach him, sadly. I was hoping it would. Okay, at this point, I think Ka would have backed, so let's go. That's one. Don't want to shove this. I don't want to touch that too much. It's fine. Vayne should be getting that. Let's go see if I can go mid lane here, potentially. Kind of want to herald this mid turret. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. That's down. That's not up either. He took everything. I still have plenty of time to place the herald, so I'm not too worried about rushing it down here. I'm just gonna go for my camps then. Let's see which way. To make sure I keep that tempo up. They're all gonna be rotating for mid here as well. That's why I'm not really gonna pressure for it, because of the Nami like rotating mid as well. Swain's gonna show up and stuff. It's just not gonna be a great number situation. Might have to run mid lane here instead of going for Raptors though, because I see some aggression. Would not be a good Yasuo ult to go for. He does go for it though. Ooh, if he gets hit by a bubble, he's dead. Yeah, you're gone, mate. That was not a very good choice. I don't think that's worth the trade at all, but I'll take the mid wave. I think I just herald this, honestly, now. I should be fine. Hit the Zoe. Just quickly hit this so I can get it, just so I can get the turret here. This should be good. Zoe cannot defend this. There's the Ka. He cannot do anything either. This is beautiful stuff. Kills, okay. This is fine. Rift Herald's down. I'm in a pretty good state off that one. I got a lot of money. Yeah. Dragon's gonna come up in 20 seconds. Okay. 2,300 gold. I should be able to do 2 camps and then reset. If they insta-rush Dragon, then it is what it is. I don't think I could have defended that anyway. Look at the bot wave positioning is what I'm talking, right? This the prio diff here, plus Zoe just came out of base to reset. So if they completely insta-sprint for that Dragon, I think they would just get it anyway without too much contest from me. Or being able to do anything about it. So I'm just going to do this first so I can get a big power up into going for the Dragon or the bot side play. If Ka rushes it, then that's fair play to him. I don't think I would have been able to do much about it for a straight sprint on that spawn. Yeah, being able to buy my Sunfire here is huge. Okay, Ka went top lane, so I get a free Dragon. That's beautiful. So Sunfire here is huge. After Titanic finished as well, I'm quite a strong position here. I mean, I obviously have this finished for a while back, but 2 camps would be level 10, I believe. See some aggression on bot lane though. I can double kill them here, I think. Should be free. This is warded, but I don't think that matters. So I can just walk at them. Oh, okay, Nami. Okay, Nami. You risked your life for absolutely 0.0 reason. I have lethal tempo. He failed his leap. He's gonna die then. This Nami made my life more difficult, actually. Like, it's actually kind of wild. Please come the Dragon. I pushed that wave out because I just wanted to go on the turret, so Vayne just helps me with Dragon. Hopefully, instead of just griefing and going bot lane now, that'd be great. She tried to last hit my Scuttle. That's beautiful. Alright, then. Vayne, I would much appreciate it, man. Like, he could have just walked here out of base. Less risk. Might lose it now. Hitting a ward, okay. Fair enough. Didn't lose it, beautiful. A Rift Herald in 50 seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear my camps until that moment in time. Trying to spike up my jungle item to be a 1200 smite if possible. And also hitting level 11 is going to be good here too. My camps are respawning again, so I'm trying to stay on top of that as much as possible, as you can see. Like, I'm really trying to make sure that I keep that the camp tempo in there. That Mundo is so good at. Because I'm 60 CS up on Ka, I'm 3 levels higher than him. And that's going to happen a lot more now, right? Like, if you keep camp tempo, that's so good, so important. Okay, should be able to just finish the rest of this before the Rift Herald spawns. She might get some pushing going on the mid turret there, but I don't really care too much. I'm going to finish my camps, get the value out of those, and then try to go for the Rift Herald on, like, close to spawn as possible. My smite should be up in time to smite the Rift Herald at the last hit. So that's good as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna go Herald. Might get a good push on mid there, but you know, red is free. Whether Yasuo takes it or Gwen takes it, I don't care. I think Gwen taking it is the better move, so if Yasuo walks for it, that's fine as well. I don't think Ka can fight me at all. I think maybe like a 3v1 would be enough for them. But, you know, a 2v1, I think I might kill Zoe and Ka for sure. Illaoi and Ka is more of a maybe situation. Oh, Illaoi. Oop, there's the... I'm just gonna go for Illaoi, I think. I'm gonna hit the plant here as well. He hit me with it. I don't think he has the damage to kill me at all. I'm gonna ult as well just to be safe. Completely fine. Okay, cool. Ka went mid lane as well, so I don't have to worry about him either. And I'm just gonna herald this side turret, because this side turret is the one I want to take. Mid turret's already down, so one of these side turrets is worth 600 gold, and this one is free. So we can split 600 gold between the two of us, and probably get another bounce on the base turret as well. Which is just all nice and dandy, right? Beautiful. Try to get a nice bounce on this, that's all I care about. Getting the turret's unlikely, but we'll go try for it anyway. Okay, we do actually end up getting it, that's beautiful, and we should back here. You are overextending, so you're dead. Good luck. I'm not dealing with that stupidity right there. It's definitely not worth trading like that. It's not even close to worth. I don't have ult there, so I never want to take a fight in a situation like that. If I had ult, I could consider it, but you also have to consider here that I have 3,000 gold in my inventory. So if I go for that, I'd be risking a tremendous amount without even really being up anything. Oh, he's building Agarin's build style. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I would do that, all of that with 3.5k or 3k in my inventory. So I don't really even have my advantage in items, if that makes sense. So I'd be fighting at like a more even playing field for no reason at all when I'm completely ahead. Okay, so here, this is going to spawn sooner than the Baron also. And I'm just going to switch my path to Cloak Clear all the way down. There's no real aggression from my team walking up, so I have an easy time to go for these camps right here. So I should just clear everything. Go towards bot side, go towards the dragon, and see if we can make something happen to push for like these two bot turrets or something. Because this is down, top is down. There's nothing to go do on top lane. So if we would start down bot side and clear up, that would be a colossal mistake. Okay, they might be dead. Fane's playing with a bit of fire there. She doesn't have a turret, so... Yeah, definitely be more efficient here and just go downwards. Move in this direction. Ult will be up soon, so I can look for some aggression after I clear my camps. Still making sure to keep this up, because that's what Riot wants you to do. Gotta keep taking those camps for that consistency. And after this, I'm basically just gonna start pressuring Ka for all of his camps. Just gonna wait for my team to be back on the map a little bit. They're already going aggressive on mid lane, but that's okay. Alright. Not gonna smite that. We're just gonna go hold smite for every single one of his camps here. We're gonna move up. Now, I'm building Radiant, by the way. As I mentioned earlier as well, like, Heartsteel just isn't that good for jungle Mundo. Just not that good. And this gives a colossal amount of max HP as well, which is just good on Mundo. So it's just the one to go for sure. Wow, she gets all the last hits. Okay, then. Should be able to finish third here. Not too bad. Okay. Next item here will pretty much always be a Spirit Visage. If you're against a full AD comp, that's obviously slightly different. But in like normal situations, let's put it, it's going to be a Spirit Visage. Because you have a lot of armor built. By far enough armor built. So you're going to need some magic resist. And Spirit Visage is by far the best one to go for obvious reasons, right? Healing increases on Mundo are amazing. So you definitely want that. We'll finish this off here. And we can definitely start looking at like a Baron opportunity. Now here, I just want to make sure that I can take everything I can from Ka. So I'm just going to do his camps right now. Really path for them. Like I can just move over this way and go for his wolves as well. I want to pressure. Take everything. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to let my Nami know as well. There he is. Yep, he has to leave. I don't want to allow him to get some free farm. That's the last thing I want to do. Put that down. I'll probably just go for a Lao here, to be honest. She flashed. That is a respectable flash. I think it doesn't matter, though. That's one. That doesn't do anything because of my passive. I can ult here and just move through. I am more than strong enough. Missed the cleaver, sadly, but I should still be fast enough. That bubble is going to destroy me, though. Potentially. No turret hit me, so I'm good. Gwen keeps getting all the last hits, apparently. Sure. Oh, tanking turret for a little bit long there. All good. That's game. That's it for Mundo. I am 3 levels higher than him. I have 110 CS, or like 100 CS more than him. Lost items would be Spirit Visage here, and then I could consider like a Stone Plate or a Thorn Mail or, you know, any type of good tank item that would fit against the enemy team. That's literally all you have to do. So yeah, that is it for Mundo. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 15.5k damage, which is a very respectable amount. Gwen and Yasuo did a good amount as well. Definitely not too bad. Moving on to true damage. At 183, just smite damage is very low these days, so you're never going to really get too much out of this anymore, unfortunately. Objective damage at 42.3. I'm making sure to be on top of this as much as possible, of course. Mundo is very good at just creating that tempo for those things. Healing done at 23.2k. Damage taken at 26.6, which is the most. Self-mitigated at another 21.8. So yeah, took the most damage by a good margin there. Gold earned at 12.5k, which is by far the most. Again, that jungle consistency is very good for that. A lethal tempo with a decent uptime. Triumph, 1500 HP. Alacrity for some extra attack speed, because you don't need the tenacity on Mundo. You have your passive for that in most cases. Obviously, you can still take the tenacity if you are facing very, very heavy CC comps. You can consider doing that, but generally attack speed, right? Last stand for the extra bonus damage. I would much prefer having this over like a coup de grace that could have more damage for me in games like this. But every close fight I can win is a victory in my book. And the last stand damage is going to come in very clutch for those in a lot of situations. Magical footwear, we not have to buy boots, we could just focus on building our items and then the boots upgrade will come. And then approach velocity to synergize with your Q to get on targets and stick to targets and stuff like that, which is quite good. This can definitely have a lot more uptime in this game. It wasn't as needed, but there will be games that will require, like that will have this like at 180 seconds or something, right? And it'll be very, very good in those situations. So yeah. That is it for Mundo. Once again, last 2 items, Spirit Visage, and then a +1, maybe Thorn Mail, maybe Stone Plate, maybe any type of tank item that would do well into the enemy team is what you want to go for. And yeah, that is it. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like button below. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.